Hello everybody, welcome to MRW News Show. This is a news show we have every week on a Saturday or Sunday, but it tends to be a Sunday at 7 o'clock. We have got some very, very exciting news stories for you today, and very different ones, but very fun ones at the same time. I don't think there's anything really too serious. There's one like political one, but it's nothing like too dramatic. So it's all quite jolly and interesting and quite unique stories as well. Things you couldn't make up. So Mother's just trying to get onto the internet. I'm hoping the internet should be okay for today. We have been having some really bad troubles lately, because every single internet has just basically gone downhill. So we're hoping this should be okay. We're hoping it should work. If it doesn't work, tell us. And we are inside mooring. We've moved to another spot, so hopefully that should work. If it doesn't, then you know, I don't know. I'll try and make it work. Otherwise, I'll just have a mental breakdown. So that was happening today. So yeah, I think we'll just have to hope it all goes well, shouldn't we?
I think so, yes. We'll definitely have to work out.
I'm hoping it's actually on at the moment.
I can see it.
Crossed. Oh, if you can see it.
It looks quite clear, yeah, at the moment. Anders is on.
Hello.
And Lewis is on.
Hello.
So they can obviously see it because they're on.
Yes. What story should we get into first? Should we get into the reform one?
Yep.
So, now, I feel like a lot of people have opinions about this. Now, I know it's for a certain party, but we're not getting into all that sort of stuff. We're just getting into the fact of the thing itself. So the youngest councillor ever to be elected in Cornwall Council, but basically I think it's isn't it all of them, isn't it? It's not just Cornwall.
Well, I don't suppose you can get much younger than 18, can you?
No.
You've got to be 18, so.
Anyway, this person's been elected, they're 18 years old, so they're a councillor, and I've forgotten the budget, but they've got like a really big budget, you know, where they get, you know, the money every year for the council. So he's, you know, he's obviously handling all this money. So he says he's hoping it can inspire other members of Gen Z to get involved in politics. So this is, what's his name? I want to say
Angus Black.
Angus. I want to say something else, but it's not. Angus Angus Black, who is 18 years old.
There he is.
Oh yeah,
our Angus.
I think it's the right person.
Well, it is for him.
No, I meant the person I've looked at. So here he is. He's believed to having someone as young as him will making a difference can only be a good thing. So he is from Reform. So he's a Reform councillor, and the elections I think were in May. So he's obviously been elected. He's grown up inside the area, and he says that he's happy now to just put all of his passion, you know, and time up to that. Because he used to have a bar job, you say. So he's quit the bar job to do that. And they say that the other people he was against were 4 times his age.
No, the people in their place, some of them are 4 times his age, most of them.
Yeah.
Yes, so he's not, he's obviously very young, isn't he? So our question is, what's our question?
Should it be 18?
Do people think he's too young to make a difference? How much life experience can you have had at 21?
He's 18.
At 18, sorry.
Well, personally, I have a lot, but I hope.
But you couldn't be a councillor, to be fair.
Oh, I think I could. I think I could be Prime Minister.
I don't think you could be Prime Minister at 18.
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, I can't. You know, but Channel 4 went and did a talk on it, went around.
Yeah.
They interviewed people inside the local area.
Yeah.
Now, some of them said, oh, why not give him a go? Which I suppose, you know, I mean...
Well, they've voted him in.
Yeah.
So it's their choice, isn't it? The majority of them obviously have voted him in.
Some people have said the same as you, saying, you know, not enough life experience. Some of them have just said, oh, well, he's Reform, so I don't really care. Meaning as, you know, it's Reform, so I'll have, anybody. And then I think... But the thing was the Channel 4 went to so he basically, you know, he won his thing, and they went to talk to him straight after, and he said no to talking, and then he went outside the council building, and there was loads of people there to interview him, and you know, had the mics up and stuff. So he did a little speech, and then they went to ask him another, you know, try and interview him again, and he said no questions for today. But should he have got like questions?
Well, I don't know the scenario. Obviously, that's what he's paid for, to get the questions. But it depends if he had somewhere else to go to, an official meeting. And he'd already said, I can only do a certain amount of time. I don't know if it was on
the day that he got elected, you know, found out.
Yeah.
So it's like on that day.
Well, he may have had other things to do if it's then.
But I mean, he did say for today, so I don't think he was like saying, no, I'm not gonna.
No more questions for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
The rest of his political life, I'm not answering anything from anybody.
Apparently, well, I think it is, Labour have said he's too young. But then I read the comments of this video and everybody was saying, well, they think they're letting 16-year-olds vote. So then what's the difference, you know? If we're letting 16-year-olds have a political
Well, it's 2
opinion.
years.
No,
24 months.
No, I know there's I know there's a
That's the
difference.
difference.
No, what I'm saying is Labour is saying he's too young, but yet they're allowed.
Do they? Oh,
If you look at the video, all the comments, every single person saying the same thing, that Labour say he's too young, but yet they're letting 16-year-olds vote.
But the law is obviously that you can apply at 18.
So really, he's done nothing.
And if everybody that lives in that area, not everybody, obviously not everybody's voted for him, but the majority have, they're obviously taking a chance. I mean, I don't know who it was, but they might have had somebody so bad, I know it was Labour before, but they might have had somebody so bad they think, all right, well, we just want to change. So, but personally, my opinion, I think you should be 21.
Well, they could have just voted him for the sake of him being reformed.
Yeah.
You know.
Because I just don't see how anybody could have had the life experience or the mental, you know, that's why you're still a child till you're 18, isn't it? Because you haven't got the mental capability of making lifelong sort of decisions yourself. So I just think he's too young personally. I mean, wish him luck and he's done well. But the other thing I do think is that, you know, he's done well, hasn't he? You know, I don't want to slag him off or anything. I think he's done really well.
No, he has.
At 18 years old to achieve that.
And also, not only
quite commendable.
has he done well to do it, but he's done well to have that mindset.
Yeah.
To think, right, I want to do that.
Yeah. Because there's so many people moan, and rightly so, because there are, we know around here, there's just so many kids, teenagers just running riot, aren't they, and not doing anything, or just as soon as they get to 18, they just spend the whole time in the pub. He's achieved, hasn't he? He really has achieved. But personally, for the job, I'd say 18. I'd say 21. And if they want to get it into 18, maybe a lower level thing where there's like the supervised for a few years.
People did say that, but then they were like, "Oh, well, it's just going to cost more money," you know, because of
but it's better being right than costing more money, isn't it?
The thing you were saying earlier was the fact of the corruption goes on. I mean, I'm not saying in Cornwall, but I mean, obviously there is corruption going on inside, you know, politics and the councillors and stuff. To bring the younger generation in, so you haven't got the same old people that are sort of stuck in the ways. You do have the younger people coming in, but you know, it's like,
I think there's corruption in any age, so it's irrelevant. There's corruption in politics, obviously, we know that for a fact. But so the age is irrelevant. But I think what happens with a lot of places, whether it be politics or anything like that, amateur dramatics group that you went in when we rang the council saying that they were being awful with you, and they said it's because they get set in the ways. They've got to an age. There's nobody really under about the age of 65 there. Most of them are over 70. Like it said there that most of them are 4 times older than him. And so even if it's not corruption, it's set in their ways, whereas somebody younger coming in won't be set in their ways. Because you could have somebody young that's corrupt, or somebody old that's corrupt, or somebody that's middle-aged that's corrupt. So that's irrelevant. But I think definitely younger people should be coming in, because I think the same with the judicial system. The judges are too old. They're set in their ways. And you need younger blood coming in. They're not keeping up with the times.
Well, I mean,
and that's fact. Everybody knows the judicial system is on its knees.
Well, I mean, obviously, you know, I know some of my generation, and some of them are complete idiots, and some of them are quite all right. But, you know, the problem is that happens in everything, doesn't it? So.
Well, any age is complete idiots, isn't there? Even up to pensioner age, there's some complete idiots. You know, look at what they get done for, you know. So I suppose there's some complete idiots blowing that hair horn all day today. They're an idiot. I mean, once it's sort of like half funny, but all day it's not very fun, is it? So yeah, anyway, that was a lot about him. So yeah, well done, Angus. But
he's done well to get there, hasn't he? Yes, because obviously, you know, he's had to do it all. Also, it's before he's 18, so he's obviously started before that, wanting to do it.
So Gary says hello, one eye on the Euros finals. Well, you shouldn't be, Gary. I didn't realise it was Euros finals, so it'd be quiet tonight. Dave says hello, Matilda and Jane. Going down. Manish says hi.
Hello.
Malika wants to marry you again. Jerry says way too young, a disaster waiting.
Just have to wait and see, won't we?
Feud says you're nervous. Gary says, wonder if he can drive or his mum drops him off. Oh, I read about it, Gary. He doesn't drive.
Yeah, but if he lives like it's inside, he can just, you know, might live near the centre, so he just walk.
Yeah.
Get train alone.
200 Wheels on Rail says, your channel is absolutely fantastic. The way you blend entertainment, passion and expertise is truly captivating. Your content has constantly brightened my day. I'm so grateful for the job. Well, I think they deserve a round of applause.
I think you do deserve a round of
comment
applause.
like
Thank
that.
you.
That's a very good comment. And
Yes,
we're so glad that we bring you joy. And all you lot bring us joy when you join in, apart from some of them. Dusty begs to differ. Oh, don't beg, Dusty. So, you know, embarrassing. And then there was a few slagging you off. Maybe the energy is lost suddenly. And Aston says the match is England and Spain. So yeah, well, if you don't like the channel, there's this really easy thing to do. You can just basically F off and go. You don't have to stay on it.
There's millions of YouTubers out there.
Yeah, if you don't,
so you can find
like
somebody else
turn it
to
off.
views or do whatever you want.
Commenting your negative comments, you're wasting your own life.
I know, because you could. I mean, I wouldn't want it because of God knows what happened to this contestant. What did you say? It's contestant. What did council? That's MPs. What are councillors?
Constituents.
Yeah, that. Isn't that for MPs or does that count for councillors?
No, constituents is the people in the constituency.
Yeah, okay.
So I
mean, obviously, you know, but basically what I'm saying is, you know, you could go be a counsellor, but I mean, you would ruin the place, but you could do it.
Go just do something, just get off the channel. Bye.
Right, okay, so now this one. So have you got the video? You got this video?
I've got the video, yeah.
So, and I came across this today. Now, what's happened is, and there's a few sides to this story, I think. But you don't obviously fully know the stuff. But what's happened is this church inside London, which I think it is Andrew's. Wait, it doesn't say what church.
St Andrew's in Holden.
Yeah, St Andrew's. There's a lot of Andrew churches in. I'll literally every corner you go around.
Is
so,
it?
Well, I mean, I know a lot. I mean, I just know a lot of them.
Do you?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was so many.
Yeah.
No. You learn a new thing every day.
So this was Friday night, and they were doing a concert. Now this wasn't like a concert where you think a concert where they're all like jumping up and down and all excited and stuff. This is like a sort of a choir concert, but not full choir like you imagine.
It's a group
full
of people
church.
singing basically.
Yeah, but like instead of choir line, but they were singing Mamma Mia. So, anyway, that was happening, and apparently they went a little bit over 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock at night, yeah.
But apparently the reason why was because of technical difficulties. I don't know how far over 10 o'clock, whether it was 1 minute or half an hour, whatever. But the church, what's it called?
Jonathan
Bishop,
Baker.
and decided to come out inside his nightgown and basically had a right go saying it's all a racket and to leave his home, and he turned the lights off. So he walked back into his little chamber. Somebody else came out and said, can everybody please leave quietly? So then they decided to sing Mamma Mia, and everybody was clapping and basically being as loud as they could, and I'm sure he was very annoyed about it. So I'm just going to show you the video so you can know for
God
yourself.
was supposed to be his children and everything, and sort of like
welcoming
of everybody. Obviously not past
Well, I mean,
10 o'clock.
I suppose he might have had a whole day of welcoming and being nice. I think it is probably thought just
that's what they're paying for, though, isn't it?
Well, I mean, the thing is, the concert has got to bring money back into the church anyway, because of whether they paid for the place or they're putting donations or whatever. It's got to bring money back in. So he's getting paid for his house.
You're a bishop the whole time, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's sort of a thing that you choose for the 24/7, really, because you're bringing God's word, aren't you, and love and everything like that. So you can't really. I mean, and they didn't. If he'd have said, "Oh, it's past my bedtime."
Well, he's a bit early for 10.
But to say it's a terrible racket was a little bit rude.
I know, he could have just said, look, you're a bit over.
Yeah, you're over time.
Yeah.
Could you turn it down a bit?
I've got neighbours.
Yeah.
And then everybody go, you're in the middle of nowhere.
All your neighbours are dead.
Well, still, just go away.
You might wake them.
I don't want him back up again. My wife's buried in there. Right, okay, here's a video. Hopefully the sound's not. Is it playing?
I put the sound on.
That's it. It's gone past 10. What house? A terrible racket. Good night. You are in my house. You leave it now, please. Thank you. It's over.
It's over.
I didn't have the bit of them singing.
Well, no, I didn't know how long you wanted.
Well, I was going to have the bit of them singing.
Oh, no, I don't need it singing.
Oh, well, I was gonna have it.
Well, they did a sing, so I'll tell you they did a little sing song.
Oh yeah, but it's better to show it. Anyway, they were all clapping. They were literally, everybody was stood up. I mean, I don't think if everybody went there and that didn't happen, everybody was going, oh, wonderful, Mamma Mia. But because of they had like a purpose was to basically wake him up. They were as loud as they possibly could. So it was quite a sight to see, even though I didn't see it in person, but no video. And
You'd be a bit shocked, wouldn't you, when he came out?
yeah, and said
So Gary says he came out without his nightgown, thanked the choir had been at the church wine. Beautiful cat says, Matilda, are you an actress? Oh, Adrian's on.
Oh, hello, Adrian. Yes, I am an actress. And in a film.
So yeah, I thought that was really funny.
I thought it was
I wonder why he didn't get dressed up. I wonder why he didn't get changed.
Well, yeah, he had his gown on, I suppose.
No, there weren't that many people go out in a pyjama in front of 300 people.
Well, he thinks this is his house.
I suppose so.
Well, he just, kept saying leave your house. But I wonder what the Sunday,
Gary says they should have
Was
sung
like-
Don't Stop Me Now, I'm having a good time. Yeah, they should have done. Right.
But, I suppose it says Mamma Mia says here we go again.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I mean, I wonder what the church service was like the next week. Oh no, it won't be that far because it's Friday, Sunday.
Yeah.
I wonder what the church, service been like. Because the thing is about church, obviously everybody knows each other because they see each other every Sunday. So they're all going to know each other, and especially, I keep forgetting the name,
Bishop.
the bishop. Everybody's going to know him, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I know many people that are church people, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
What have we got now? So that's the bishop done.
Bishop done.
Oh, we've got Winston.
So this is Winston. Now he's a little
Oh, look
This
at
is
Winston.
not Winston.
I'm not even a doggy person, but Winston's really cute.
This is Winston. Now Winston is actually a rescue dog. So he's only 1 year old, and he's going basically he's available for adoption. This little Winston. So if you're looking for a little doggy, he says he's very clever,
sociable,
and eager to learn. So if you want a little doggy, there he is.
Is at Cumbria Dogs Trust, which is www.dogstrust.org.uk/Cumbria.
Now, what do people see inside the dog? Do they see Winston, or what do they see? Because the thing is, if I like a dog you could run with, and I like a dog that can jump a fence, so you don't like pick it up. But I do like a small.
Randomly.
You know why I like a dog. But I like. The thing is, I don't really know what dog type. But you sort of find the dog you want.
Yeah.
It's very specific. But he has to be very fluffy.
Yeah, fluffy.
It has to be fluffy.
You have to jump.
Yeah, I don't want it to be too slobbery.
Right.
Yeah. And just clean, basically. I like it to be as clean as it can. But also, I'd like it to be a guard dog.
This poor dog. Don't ever go on any dating agencies or anything,
It has
will
to
you?
it has to do some tricks. It doesn't have to be like
You have to do
dramatic.
some-
Well, just
getting
he has to do as
worse.
he's told.
Aren't you
Like.
supposed to just
Yes,
get? Aren't you supposed to get them because they've had a bad time and
Oh
you know,
yeah,
just love them?
I get a second-hand dog.
Second-hand dog.
A rescue dog. I'll make sure I get a rescue dog. One that's looking for a home.
But as long as it does
Well,
all
I found
these.
a really nice dog recently, which I can't show you the picture of because it's on my phone.
No, that
But it's a really, really nice dog, and I saw it in France, and it was really fluffy. It was really nice. I liked his attitude, and I liked everything about it. But the problem was
Somebody owned it.
somebody owned the dog, so that was my issue.
And they were trying to get rid of Matilda, who wouldn't leave the poor dog alone.
I had a full-fledged conversation with him, but I really liked that dog, and it was quite upsetting. I had to leave the dog.
So what has everybody, if you're going to have a dog, do they have to have as many, things as Matilda's has?
Well, he's got to, he
have to do
can't be
tricks.
running off. He's got to do fetch. You can't go running off.
Can you teach you to do fetch?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he's got to do it when it, gets tall. He's got to bring the ball back, so that's so annoying. It does fetch and not bring the ball back, it plays and it's, eating it. I'm like, just give it to me ball. I can't throw it again if you don't give it back to me, can I?
But no slobber on the ball when it comes back.
Oh no, he's got to hold it.
Figure with his paws.
I can't. Give you a little polish. Yeah,
Hair dry it.
oh yeah, but you can get.
Put it
It's not
under a
too bad
dryer.
though because you can get one of those. I quite like, but the only problem is you have to carry it. That's the only issue. But one of those handheld things, the big things you throw and it picks it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've got your hand thing that you can pick it up
Those are
with.
quite good, but the only problem is if you're going out for like a walk, you've got to carry that with.
Oh yeah. Nothing worse than that. And then you've got to carry your poos as well.
Well, I think there should be more bins inside the world. I think we should put more money into bins, you know.
Oh, that's a council. So then you need it back to go back to get your councillor job, like Angus Black, so that you can, you know, put that point forward. Say, look, council tax is having to go up to everybody because I'm getting a dog. And I don't want to carry a poo further than about only 150 yards. I couldn't manage, but for any further than that, because I'm a YouTuber, you see, and I don't want to get seen by somebody carrying a plastic dog poo bag.
But actually, good thing. Comment what you would do if you were a counsellor. I think I would probably ban all traffic lights, so unless it's a really.
You're going to say ban all traffic then?
Has to be really necessary. I would replace them with either a roundabout or just completely get rid of them because the majority of the time they aren't needed. I would.
Which is true, because when they break, they break often, don't they? Like those ones at Sainsbury's. I'm thinking then, because we went to Sainsbury's yesterday at Lancaster. I've seen them break loads of times and nobody ever has an accident.
But the thing is, I want what they're called, zebra crossings, but I can't have too many speed bumps. I accept a few, but not many, because of sometimes it can be really excessive. I'm mainly in France, but you know we're not in France, but you know what I'm saying. Sometimes they're excessive in England. Oh, nothing they are actually. Anyway, point is, I'd probably get rid of some of them. And then what else would I do?
I'd get rid of electric cars.
Yeah, but it's a bit difficult. You'd have to be Prime Minister to do that.
Well, no, not.
I'd just probably not
do it in the area. Oh, get rid of you, Les.
Yeah, but I'd probably just like. Problem is, if they voted you in and somebody owns an electric car, you have to give them a little something. But I just don't want to give them too much. I can't be really that, you know, I have to do something for them.
I don't know what else I'd get rid of. I can't think of anything I'd get rid of. Or what I'll get rid of the 20 mile an hour application. I get rid of that.
Better. Okay.
Yeah.
There'll probably be some more things.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else. Sorry, she's just having some internet issues because the internet decides to play up constantly. It's an absolute
We've had
nightmare.
terrible internet this recently. It's just not been working
It's been dreadful. That's
at
cool.
all. So I don't really know what to do. Because I can't answer any of your comments.
I mean, I can always. Can I do it? No, I don't think I can. Chat filter.
I don't know how you've got on that internet and I can't.
I don't know why it's not letting me look at the comments. She usually lets me look at the comments, but it's not letting me look at the comments. Wait a second. No, it's okay, I turned that one on.
Ah, there.
That is connected to my phone, so hopefully it should be okay.
Oh, well, that's going to use even more. That's
Well,
not
you're
going to
just
work.
going to have to hope it's okay. You know, you're just going to have to hope.
That's no good.
Is it working? We've got these little items here. Now, these are from France. And they're really, really pretty, like unbelievably pretty. So this is a 0. So this is supposed to go on top of your birthday cake. And obviously it's the cartoons. And it is absolutely adorable and it's such high quality. So you put your candle in there and then this is a little stick to go inside of it. And there's this writing here. So we've got quite a few of them. I haven't brought them all down. But I'll just show you a few of them. So this is number 9. And look at the candle. I mean, they are just unbelievably cute. And they're such good, I mean, I know I've said it just then, they're such good quality, but they really are, like, it just feels nice to hold. It's one of those things.
So I'll show you the website at the end.
So these are for sale. This is number 8. This is obviously Superman. And then there's also, so we've got some more, but these aren't all of them. A little boot with a little candle on, and it says somewhere in there. And a little, you have to put the bit as well.
That's cute.
That is very, very
So
cute.
thank you, Adrian. You're a superstar. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
That's
Adrian.
really kind of you,
That
Adrian.
is
Thank
very
you
nice
so
of you.
much.
Thank you.
You are a superstar, and that's really
Indeed,
kind of
thank
you.
you. Yes, thank you very much.
Gary says, "Oh, Winston, I'd have him, but I'm away a lot."
It's hard, isn't it?
Beautiful cat says, "Matilda, I also have a beautiful cat." Silent says, "Anyone seen that YouTube video? I'm in my mum's car. Brum brum." Dave says, "Got a Shetland pony." Gary says,
Okay.
2 slobbery black Labradors are the best dogs I've had too. And Anders says, "It sounds like a circus dog." White users are, "Hi, I hope you've had a lovely day and things are going well for you. I hope you do have had also." Adrian says, "I love a dog but can't because of the job." And he says, "Just noticed you've got 8,000 subs. Well done, Matilda."
Thank you.
Gary says, I'd ban speed cameras and bishops in
Oh, yeah.
nightgown. I'd ban speed cameras.
I just replaced them with smiley faces. Now, the problem was with France, they had a lot of them, but the problem is they weren't a smiley face. Were they?
No.
So you didn't have the same respect for it?
No.
As if it was a smiley face, you'd have full respect.
I ban those. So some cameras I wouldn't. I don't mind them outside schools, like the ones that are just stationary one with the little lines across. Quite happy with them, and I'm quite happy with them in 30 mile an hour areas, because I do 30 mile an hour and 20 mile an hour when you're supposed to. But when it's the 50s, 60s and you're out in the countryside, I don't think they should be there.
Yeah.
At all.
Because the towns are different, because
So I ban them.
You're going to know you're going to have somebody walk across the road, don't you?
Yeah.
But when you're in the middle of nowhere.
But, Adrian's banning quite a lot. He bans lorries, speed cameras and traffic wardens.
Do we not need lorries though?
Oh no, we need lorries.
I think we might need lorries because we can't like travel and move things. And yeah, actually, it's about traffic wardens. I'd probably get rid of a lot of the all the parking restrictions.
Oh yeah, when we went to France, and if people have watched the video, they don't have anything like, they don't have the parking restrictions at all that we have. And when we went to Calais and we went to the Hotel de Ville, which is their town hall, we just parked straight outside, didn't we? I couldn't believe it. So there's a massive building in the middle of the town, of the city basically. And then parking up, we never paid anything. So you get the regulations on some aren't. It's 48 hours in your camper. And everybody just respected that. And you didn't have all these awful signs and all these cameras and everything. It's just not the same, is it? I hope they don't turn like the English.
Yeah.
Because it's just miserable, isn't it? Everywhere you go to park, you've got to worry about getting back, haven't you? And like when we went to Scarborough, was it about £5.90 for a few hours? And then you're thinking, well, could I get away with 3 hours because it's so expensive? And then you're looking the whole time, aren't you, worrying to get back.
And then the thing is, you don't spend as much inside the town because you're having to get back.
Because you're worrying to get back.
So we went for food, and then we had to go back straight away as if we were going to get an ice cream. So I don't think we got the ice cream.
No, we didn't.
Because of that. Otherwise, we were literally next to the ice cream place. We thought, well, we can't do it. So that person lost business then.
I mean, the only good thing was it was still cashed, because I just won't park. I won't download one of those daft apps.
That was good.
So it's still cash, but still, they don't need to do all this parking. If they do, like on Scarborough Front, because people take the mickey, don't they? Like on Morecambe. That's the trouble with the English. The French don't take the mickey, but the English, like on Morecambe Front, they're having a right do, aren't they, now, with camper vans parking there. There's big rows about it. Some people agree with it. It's bringing tourism into town. It's bringing money into town. Other people say it's an eyesore and get rid of them. But I've noticed further up, and some caravans have been removed, then they park up for ages, and they're actually unhitching the caravan, leaving it there, maybe going off to work or whatever, I don't know. So people take the mickey, don't they, whereas in France they don't, and so you take it for like,
well, I think they also do get a lot of because there's so much parking, there's no point to take the mickey, because it's not like, it's like if you haven't been allowed something, you suddenly get it, you take the mickey because of some people do because they haven't had it, but you know what I mean.
That Random's Curious says good evening.
Good evening.
Adrian says put the goods on the trains. Oh, yeah, but you still got to, you can't, the network for the trains isn't good enough. Because even if you did it to each town and city, like for example, if the goods were going to Lidl, you haven't got a train running to Lidl, have you? So you still need your wagons for a certain amount of distance. Because
every building, they'd have to have a train go up to it, wouldn't they? Because they physically wouldn't have to move it from the place, would they?
So I think you'd have to, if you wanted that, you'd have, your train network would have to improve considerably, but I don't think you could ever do without wagons.
I don't think it'd be possible.
But they have done it at Horton in Ribblesdale way. It is a Horton in Ribblesdale train station, I'm trying to think quickly. They have now got the trains coming to the quarry.
Yeah, but I understand what you mean.
That has taken a load of wagons off the road.
It has taken a load of wagons off the road, but the thing is, if everybody did it, then they would have to, literally train, will have to be a train track to every single building.
Oh, I can understand that, yeah.
Yeah, because of like, say if you had, say inside Morecambe, you've got, Morrison's, Audi, B&M.
Screwfix. It's not even food. Well, Lancaster, but whatever. But what I'm saying is not just food, is it?
Yes, it's just anything I can really think of. Bank shops, whatever. pets at home, every single one would have to have their own train station, wouldn't they? And then little forklifts.
Mm.
But if they can have the train that takes it to a main docking place, and then the wagons come, maybe. Because then the trains took it all, and then all the wagons line up. So you have a docking
The trouble
bay.
is with that, we've overbuilt on everything, haven't we? So you look at Lancaster train station, and anywhere like that, it's just so surrounded by buildings. Morecambe's a little bit more free, actually. But it's still, and you could actually do it with Morecambe, probably get wagons pulling up, because there's only like that pizza place, isn't there? And there's nothing really going on there. It's all never doing well, is it? It was somewhere, one of those like burger bars, wasn't it? And that closed.
Well, they've got Domino's and they've got a gym.
That's it, Domino's.
It's weird that they've got Domino's and a gym next to each other. It's like, you've just done your
Gary
gym.
says they're trialling an electric bus in Liverpool made in Spain. British under is dead. Such a shame. It is a shame.
Oh, did you hear about Elon Musk? He's made a Tesla. What all those places called, the American things where they have the burgers and stuff.
Don't know.
You know, a cafe thing.
Sorry?
Cafe thing.
Don't know.
Well, you know, a cafe.
No, I don't.
You know what a cafe is?
Yes, I know what a cafe is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they made one now.
An electric one?
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, there's a robot serving you popcorn.
Oh, God, you're joking.
No, search it up.
Oh,
They've,
no.
yeah, search it up.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to.
Yeah, just search it up.
Well, the internet's not that
Yeah,
good.
just search it up.
What do you want me to do?
Search it up. And you bring, like, you're supposed to park up and they've got all these super power, charging points, and it's like all supposed to be really, really future.
Well, if people are going to use it, it's going to carry on, isn't it?
Well, obviously, a lot of people are going just to check it out, which happens with everything, don't they? If something's new, they go and check it out. But
Right, so I've googled it, and it says there's no evidence as a specific Elon Musk electric car park project.
is?
However, it'll be AI. You believe anything you read. However, Elon Musk and Tesla have been involved in various initiatives related to electric vehicles and charging infrastructure, including the development of supercharger stations and lobbying for policies that support electric vehicles adoption. Additionally, Tesla.
oh no, you searched up Elon Musk's electric car park. That's why.
No, I put a cafe.
No, you searched up car park.
Oh, cafe.
Oh, what are those American things with all the burgers? Diner. I think it's a diner. That's the word.
Right. Diner.
Is that it's called diner?
No, it missed it, Matilda. God, you're so demanding. Elon Musk opened a diner in Hollywood.
See?
I can't read The Guardian.
Well, just go on to
'Cause
pictures.
you've got to
only need.
subscribe.
Just go on to pictures. There.
There, he can't have done that.
He has done.
Oh, that's disgusting.
He's done it.
Oh, that's gross. Oh, God.
There's a
look at
robot that served you popcorn.
Oh, that's gross.
Look at all the food comes in. Oh, it's a little car. It's quite cute, actually.
Oh, God, you're going to get taken over by Elon Musk.
Well,
Are you going to show people?
Yeah, I'm trying
you can't
to.
go on them.
Yeah, but I was.
You've got
yeah,
to pay
well,
for
no.
it to read it.
Right, okay, so
Pay
I'll try
to
and get
read
you
it.
better pictures, but there's just a little one for now. So it's very, very futuristic. So obviously I know it's not the clearest thing in the world, but so he's eating the burger, right? And look, it's come inside a Tesla, which if it wasn't a Tesla, it would be really, really cute.
If it was a classic car or something, not
Well, it does look quite cute, but obviously loads of people have done videos on it. And they've got a big screen. I think they've got like
but
a
you can't
movie.
pay cash.
Yeah, but they can't. I think it's like a movie
No
screen
cover.
cover. What? Hang on a minute. Elon Musk electric diner.
Can you pay
Can you
cash?
pay by cash?
I bet it's a no.
Was it dollar in?
Yeah. Well,
Is
it's still
that
cash,
Yeah, it's
isn't
still
it?
cash in here.
You
Got
and
it?
images.
I know that. It isn't. You read it.
It is not explicitly stated whether the Tesla diner accepts cash, but
Just go in there and hand it and see
but
what
it's
happens.
likely that they will accept credit debit cards given the modern and tech-focused nature of the business. Tesla is known for its forward-thinking approach, and cash-free transactions are becoming increasingly common, especially in new establishments. The diner's design, inspired by the Cybertruck, also suggests its preference for modern payment methods. Oh, just give up. I just give up. Inside Elon Musk's Tesla diner, staffed by robots. I don't think I can read any of these because you've got.
I didn't know if there
pay.
was some humans, but maybe there isn't. Maybe it's fully staffed by robots. I don't know.
Try this one.
Well, if it's staffed by robots, they're not going to do money, are they? Because of,
Elon. Oh, this one you don't have to pay. Forget the Hard Rock Cafe or Planet Hollywood. Los Angeles now has a new player. Elon Musk just opened the first Tesla diner, and it's already a retro icon, a drive-in theatre, an electric charging station, all of course with the futuristic signage of the signature, of the Tesla boss. First, now it says it was first announced in 2018. There's not been a lot on it then, has it? To think about it.
Well, there's pictures. There's pictures there. You
Just
can
hang on.
some pictures.
It's open 24 hours a day. It's a two-storey structure, chrome steel, neon lights.
I suppose they've got robots.
And it's a design that nods in 50s diners. Well, it's a bit daft with all that. If it's 50s, you know, you can't go to 50s and not accept cash, can you?
But I mean, imagine if it's open 24, you know, whatever. Look how bright it is. Can you imagine living near it?
Oh, that'd be horrible.
Mm.
And he's done it to save the planet. How does it save the planet?
I don't know.
The real eye catcher is the two 20-metre LED screens which broadcast cult films such as Star Trek. The menu is famous for so it's just like hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken wings, fries, milkshakes. So yeah, there you go. Very good. Right, is that everything?
Oh yeah, little pictures. No.
I've got this to read out. This is
Oh, you got the seal. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, I've got this. I was going to do this at the end, but I've got another. I'll just do it because I'm on it now. So this is Lancaster Area Police, and this is Damien Jackson. He was found dead in Lancaster, and was 50 years old. This was on the 25th of July 2023, and it said he was murdered. And they haven't found the person that's done it, and his family are making an appeal, so we thought we'd obviously read it out. They said that this week marks 2 years since our beloved son and brother Damien was cruelly taken from us, and whoever murdered Damien is still out there. Please help us catch the coward who did this. You might know something unusual or something small about someone acting suspiciously. It will be the key to finding who murdered Damien. Please come forward if you know anything at all and tell the police immediately. Nothing can bring Damien back, but we still urgently need closure, and we wouldn't wish this to happen again to another family. Damien loved Lancaster and the people of Lancaster. People of Lancaster, please help us. We know you have the answers. The last confirmed sighting of Damien was at 10:18 a.m. on Sunday the 23rd of July 2023 at the Aldi store, Aldclyffe, Lancaster. The first image shows Damien. I'll show you the image. Shopping in the store. Anyone in information, please contact 101 quoting the 0535 of the 25th of July 2023. And you can also contact Crime Stoppers if you want to stay anonymous. So that's a picture of him. So if anybody has any information or would share that to help the family get justice.
I've never heard about this. When did this happen?
Well, this is why you need to share it, isn't it? Because there's so much goes on, some things just get past, don't they?
Well, I mean, it's
just
2023.
So
Why has it not been talked about?
Knife crimes, and it probably has done, but as I said, it's so much you can't keep an eye on everything, can you? It's just so bad, and a lot of the times, like this family is, they have to do it themselves, don't they? To get people to be made aware, because it's made me aware. So I
mean, you're thinking Lancaster. I mean, as far as I'm aware, there's not many people getting, you know, murdered. So you think when it happens, everybody would be talking about it. Would be on.
There's a lot of crime, though, isn't there?
Yeah, but I mean, like.
And there's there've been murders in Morecambe. There is a lot.
When was it? When?
Well, there just has been, hasn't there? There was one outside where we used to have our garage.
Was it?
Yeah. And there was a knife in. There was the one that lives locally. He ran down the road.
Yeah, he just run down the street with a machete.
With a machete, didn't he? And he lives in Benton now. Murder in Morecambe. So there's a lot that goes on. There was a knifing in Lancaster.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nobody tells me anything.
I was going to cover it, but I'd got so much. Yeah, man admits cowardly murder of vulnerable man. That was in Morecambe. Murders that shook Lancaster and Morecambe. Man admits to Heysham murder. Morecambe murder, man jailed for life. There's a lot. Murder by the sea. Murder investigation launched after assault in Morecambe, and that's 2024. And teenager charged with attempted murder. So there's quite a lot. Oh, and then man denies murder of 49-year-old from Morecambe. Lee Smith, 39. So there's loads. In Morecambe, a man named Lee Smith was recently sentenced to life imprisonment for the murder of Keith Thompson. Smith, 39, was found guilty after trial at Preston Crown Court. So there's quite a lot.
The thing is about it is, like, you know, you always feel sort of, well, not always, but you know, you feel all right when you're walking around the streets. But really,
I feel safer than a lot of places.
Oh, yeah.
There's nowhere I felt safer than Montreal-sur-Mer. It's amazing in France. It was so safe, wasn't it? So clean, and so just quiet, wasn't it? And calm. And it was quiet, but noisy in a nice way, as in there was loads of chatter at like pubs and that, wasn't there? And loads of live music, but you didn't feel scared at all, did you? And I thought it was a really nice place.
But no, it's not good about Morecambe, is it? But I think you also do always tend to feel a bit more safe if you know the place, you know what's like round every corner. But, you know, so then you feel, because if you went into Lancaster and you've never been there before, you'll feel more, you know, different than if you've been there all the time, you know what I mean? And also, if you the more you know the area, more you know people, so you know who's around, you know who lives around what corner if you need help, don't you? Sort of thing. But does obviously mean that things don't happen, but you tend to feel more safe. But anyway, here's another story.
This was a call out to a coast guard in Cornwall, which somebody had rung in St Austell on the July the 22nd at 9:18, and they said that somebody was in the sea trying to get their dog that was drowning off Blackhead in St Austell, and the alert heightened pressure for the volunteer crew, who already had attended 3 traumatic, emotional and demanding incidents in the previous 10 days. So they shot out when this member of the public had rung the police and them saying that somebody was drowning, and it was a seal.
Yes, basically, they've seen this person that they thought was drowning, who's saving the dog. I don't know how they came up with that one.
That's unbelievable.
And they've called 999, and it obviously
going out.
had all these people out, and probably more because I had people on water and stuff.
Yeah.
It turns out it was a seal. Now, I'm not saying that they shouldn't have called the police.
I am.
Yeah, but if they generally thought somebody was there.
Oh, come on. You say, you know, they're going to...
No, yeah, but it depends. Because if they generally look like somebody was, you know...
A seal.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if they thought... Well, some people do look like seals, so... and they're going to go like that. So you never know. I mean, look at Billy. But, you know...
I don't think Billy would be that stupid. Even
well,
Billy.
Yeah, it wasn't him. What I'm saying is, sometimes, you know, he looks
Billy
like a seal.
Billy doesn't look like a seal. When's Billy look like a seal?
Occasionally.
Gary says, was the seal drowning? I was going out to get its dog, Gary. It was going out to get Winston. Going to get Winston. Yeah, I'm so scared. My mum said it was easy. What's that? Hello, 999. Which emergency service? Yeah, it's that seal again. Well, the one that looks like a man that's with a.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, it's that seal.
I just don't understand how they came up with the dog park. Because it's fair enough them saying somebody thought they were drowning.
There's somebody. They don't think people don't think to check it out, do they? So they go, I'll just go ring emergency service. They're doing nothing.
If they were, you know, on the edge, you know, if they were like looking out from the cliff, or they were looking for the binoculars and they could see it, they might not have been quite far away.
If they've got some binoculars, that's even worse. They could have really told it was a seal, and it was
really,
3 seals.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is that they could have. They
could have not rung and just
yeah,
sorted
but
it out.
They obviously thought it was one to call, so you know.
It's complete time wasters. They put the phone down. Oh, you haven't rung about that seal again? Yes, I have. They've been out 3 times this week. Yeah. It's so funny. I'll be on Facebook within hours. Honestly.
And they did this dog story because if they said to me, "Oh, wait, how do you think they got there?" I thought, "Oh God, I don't want to get caught out here." So I said, "Oh, well, they were getting the dog," and they believed it. But yeah,
they've got to go out, you know.
Well, they
can't ignore me.
They can't
go out. So it's great.
It could have been a human. I'm just saying.
But it wasn't, was it? It was 3 seals.
How do you know?
When has ever a human going to get a dog look like 3 seals?
Well, it could have done.
But it didn't. It was 3 seals.
All I'm saying is that, you know, if they generally thought it, at least they thought, you know, if they could have just left them to drown.
They didn't think that. That's what they wrote on the article, right? The people that have to go out of the RNLI, and they put yes, well, the member of the public did the right thing, ringing us again. Yeah, but wasting our money.
If they didn't really have many times to go out.
They're going to get up on that vehicle and think, what an idiot.
Yeah, but to be fair, it would have been like the talk of the group, and it would have been the most entertainment they've probably had.
Yeah, but they've been out to traumatic ones. Now it says traumatic ones, but it doesn't actually say whether they were true or not, or whether they've had 4 people go. Oh, it's not the man with the dog saving the dog one, is it?
They might just have to put a big sign up and say, before you call us, just check it's definitely not a seal.
Seals, because seals are big and like bloated.
So we have
and they're very good swimmers usually.
And these 3 seals, Betty, John,
they sound like a dog.
Kevin, they like to pretend they look like a person saving the dog, but they're not. They're some seals, okay?
Yeah.
Stop
So
believing them.
And put a sign up saying, is it a man after his dog or is it some seals? That will be a lot easier.
By the time we've answered, we'll be drowned anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So now I just think, oh God, just wasting people's time, aren't they?
Yeah, but my mum's saying this, but they don't know what it was.
Yeah, Jane. It was probably just passing and didn't bother to put the time in to go down and check before they
Well,
started
they might not have
wasting
been on
people's
something where they
time.
could have gone and checked.
Oh, God, and now you'll be everything else. Oh, they couldn't go down the hill. You're just going to the extreme of everything. You're say, oh, they had no legs and no arms. Well, how did they pick up the phone to ring the police then?
I'm just being equal, you know.
Well, they couldn't speak.
I'm trying to do. You're supposed to have, you know, mixed opinions, and that's all I'm doing. I've got 30%. I'm doing mixed opinions. That's all.
Random Curiosity says, you could drive to the gym, spend 15 minutes on a treadmill and get a pizza. Saves walking 15 to just pick up a pizza, sort of. So Gary says, I saw Elon's fast food robots. Where did you see them, Gary?
In America.
Brigu Mahara says, you'll have to eat and drink. What is the name of both of you? Alex says, hi.
Hello?
Alex says, can you play an instrument? Oh, sit back with this one.
I
You're
can
in
play
for the
many
long
instruments.
haul. And Matt says that you're very posh. You know. Aidan says, what do you think about the geopolitical situation unfolding in the Niger Delta? We don't do all things politics. It's just very, very light-hearted channel. But there's be loads of other channels that will cover that sort of stuff.
We'll dig into it, right?
Because we just don't. Mark's Random Curiosity says, Hercule Poirot would be very busy in Lancashire today. He certainly would be. Gary says, when you move to France, I'm coming. Sounds great. Oh, Gary, it's wonderful. It really is, honestly. It's just totally different. We are really thinking of in the future, not at the moment, moving in years to come. Gary says, was the seal drowning? I've read that one. That was because he put that on when we were talking about it. That's Random Curiosity says, Seal, the singer from the 90s, lol. Remember Seal?
Did you do seal story? I can now spell seal.
Well, it's so that person's helped you.
Actually.
And Infinity says, I'm 26. Am I old? Do you feel old?
It depends what career path you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to be an international gymnast, you're knackered. You're far too old.
If you want to be a politician, don't see why not.
You've still got chance, so it depends on what you want to do.
That's what it is. It depends.
If you want to be a 16-year-old pop singer, you're knackered.
Yeah, it all depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Depends on, yeah.
So I hope that's helped you.
It might have actually,
Yeah.
So you might have thought, that really helps.
Yeah, oh, thank you. Yeah.
Finally!
Leave the channel now.
Somebody's told me some decent information.
That's 4,563 people. If I'm old at 26,
I've had no one yet.
Not one person's, said it, but they've just covered it. It's like a counselling thing, isn't it, this now?
Oh, I do hate taking other people's traumas, but you know.
Yeah. Well, we've done well to help you. Right, so can you show them my things that are on the website now?
Yep.
A little post that I've done.
So this is on the website now.
They're all wonderful, aren't they?
They really are. I feel they're just such good quality. You know, if you wanted to really celebrate your child's birthday or grandchild,
or your teenager birthday,
or yourself,
or
then it really,
or your mums, dads, grandparents, dogs, seals,
same thing. You know, honestly, they are the thing that you've got to cherish forever.
Then look at that. And if you're into Superman, you just don't even need it for a birthday.
Yeah. Because it's like
a
collector's item, isn't it?
Oh, they will be, yeah. They'll be awful, though.
And also everyone's, yeah. They're really, really nice. To be honest with you, I want to keep some of them.
Yeah.
But the problem is that mother's like, oh, I'll have to sell things.
She wants to keep absolutely everything.
I do. I mean, I am happy selling a Superman one. I'm not being rude to Superman. It's just, it's like, the thing is, I want to And then I'm also happy selling this one. I'm not saying anything against one of the characters, because I like the characters. It's just I know I can't keep all of them. This one I sort of do like, but I am sort of happy getting rid of just because of it's a zero and
I like that one.
Oh, I do like it, but it's just if they got rid of the zero part, the thing that I just it's just like I don't like the zero
What about
part.
if it's for somebody who's 10?
Well, the
or
only thing
20?
is you could try and really trick your mind and say that it's just the birds going through the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. But the two more that I like.
Thank Gary.
Oh, thank you very
Great
much,
news.
Gary.
Thanks for the hard research, and thank you so much for appreciating it, Gary.
Yes.
You're an absolute superstar. So thank you so much for that, Gary, and thank you
very
so
much.
much, Adrian. And somebody
Yes.
said it's inverted is the thing, you're looking the wrong way around. The mirror image.
I can't fix it.
I can't fix it. Sorry about that. So you'll have to just cope. It's not that bad on a figure, is it?
I don't think it'd be that on me. I think it'd just be if I showed something.
Is the video inverted? So thank you, Gary. You're a superstar.
Yes, sometimes I can
And so's
change
Adrian.
pictures, but like, yes, thank you very much for that. And I also like, you're gonna have to cut the inverted bit, but this one, wait for it. That one, I like that one because the thing is, it's not obvious. Is the 7? It's not that too obvious. I just like it. Oh, and I like that. I like the piggy one. I just don't like the 4 one. It's just because of then.
Have you just shown the little boot?
Yeah, there's a boot here. There's also a boot in pink,
It's so
and also the
cute. That
boots.
is proper
Some of the
cute.
boots come inside the
Imagine that on
original
your
boxes.
cake.
I know some of the boots come with original boxes as well, and the bit to stick in, but they come inside the original boxes too. Which I don't know if there's some of the original boxes on this
Have
video.
you shown them the new antiques and vintage site?
Hang on. Go away. Right. Oh. Okay. Right. Wait for it. This boot. See, they come inside the boxes there.
They're proper cute.
Oh, they're really, really cute. So yeah, this is the vintage website. This is on Instagram, and there's also an actual website which the link is on the Instagram. So that's the Instagram account. I'll just turn it around for you because I can do things with pictures. I can do them with videos. It's just it's a lot to remember.
So we're playing at HMV on when we're playing Saturday. HMV in Blackpool. Well, our CDs will now be stocked in Blackpool, Carlisle, and Lancaster. Can you believe?
I know. Very exciting.
So anybody who's in Blackpool on a Saturday, come along.
I know. Can be very exciting. So there you go. That is the page.
I think that's everything. Dave says, leave the gear stick, Matilda. It's not supposed to come off.
It just does.
No, you should have seen the poor Maureen getting driven before, Dave. She's probably done it herself so she could stop driving her. Anna says, what is your best recipe for birthday cakes, Matilda? Probably chocolate. Don't you think?
Probably.
Yeah, I think chocolate. And on the subject of that, somebody's got some very nice handmade chocolates coming their way very soon, haven't they, that you've spent a lot of time doing. Gary says, I'm not down with kids, don't have Instagram yet. Oh, you need to get on Instagram, Gary. She's got all her little sites on there. And Romeo says, that page has a long name. Yes, it does. Vintage and antiques. I don't suppose you can short it. And it wouldn't let me do the and... that the symbol, I don't know what they're called. What are those ands called? Somebody will know on here. That you do instead of AND, those little symbols. It wouldn't allow me to put the symbol on, so that made it even a little longer.
Well, you have to say the bit, don't you? So it has to be the length it is.
Yeah.
Really should blame the person who invented the word antiques and vintage.
Yeah, instead of, they should have just called them Anne and Vin. But then we got mixed up with Anne and Vincent.
Vinted. Hasn't Vinted shortened it to do it like that?
I hate Vinted.
The word?
No, the company.
Alright.
I'm really annoyed. Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
Does anybody want to know? Does anybody if anybody wants to know why I'm annoyed with Vinted, I'll tell them. So if anybody says yes, they want to know, I'll say.
I'm annoyed with the woman who works for Spark.
I don't think anybody wants to know why I'm annoyed with Vinted because nobody's commented. Right, is that everything?
Well, you can explain why you're annoyed with Vinted.
Well, if nobody wants to know, I'm not
if
wasting my time.
If you want to do it, you want to do it. You shouldn't care about people. You should do what you want to do.
Oh, I did a story here that I haven't had a chance to do. Princess Anne gets to put gets put on UK coin for the first time ever.
It's about time she did.
And everyone's saying the same thing, which I don't know what it is, because, oh, and look, they put the anniversary. That's quite clever, isn't it? Coin has sparked a huge conversation, but I didn't click on it. I just screenshotted it. So Princess Anne, who supposedly is the hardest working royal, you know.
Well, I watched, what are they called? Prince William and Princess Kate's Instagram, and they were showing a video of the day. I mean, fair enough, I suppose they wouldn't have edited it and filmed it, you know, they probably won't even know it's been posted, to be fair to them. But they showed all the royal family, and there was just this little one of Anne inside the background, and they weren't filming Anne, they were filming someone else, but she was inside the background. The whole video, they barely didn't show Anne, and I'm like, what's happened? Why aren't you showing Anne?
She doesn't bother, does she?
No? I'm like, you should have, you know, Anne should be on the video.
And she's sort of like, I suppose, she's not the king, who's obviously the most important, and the queen. And then she's not young and fresh, and I mean, she's a lovely lady, and I think she's very beautiful, but she's not like the pulling power of a young person. Do you know what I mean? Like Kate and used to be Meghan Markle before she went and everything. People like to see fresh-faced people, don't they? And they don't like to see us old codgers, basically. So she hasn't got that pulling power either way, has she? She's sort of in the middle.
Yeah.
A bit like Edward as well,
High
and
up,
Sophie. High up, but,
yeah.
you know, she's not playing. I'm not putting her down. But you know what I mean? She hasn't got the same pulling power as then. And I don't think she's that bothered about it. I think she just likes going in. And the other thing they said about her as well is she does the more lesser known charities, and that don't get the same interest from the papers. She likes to cover all those lot.
I suppose she might like to go to places and there's not all, you know, paparazzi and stuff. She might like that, you know.
Oh, look at this. Wait for it. Mark's Random Curiosities. Yes, I've never used Vinted, so they want the story. Ito says, hi, I'm from Italy. Dave wants the story. Gary says, all the royal family. Andrew live in a bunker under the palace, doesn't he? I don't know. There's a lot of controversy. I mean, that's a full news story, isn't it? If not a full news day with Andrew. I mean, it's been rather naughty, Gary, hasn't it? To say the least. You know, and that was terrible about... Oh, you could go on for it for ages, couldn't you? But, you know, he's not been... He's won't move out, will he? So that's a full story.
A few family traumas there.
Not at this time, Gary. Yeah, if you think you've got any family traumas or gossip or embarrassment with your family or anything like that, you don't have to worry about it, because the main family in the UK is probably more embarrassing than most of us, isn't it?
Yeah, you just have to think, or what are they up to, you know? And at least yours doesn't get necessarily always...
I mean, if Billy does anything stupid, like he invariably does, or there's any, you know, daft driving or anything like that, which he has actually calmed down within the past couple of years, thank God. I just said, well, what about the royal family? Can't you?
Queen never even had a driving licence.
Yeah,
How do you ever go
she
there?
was always out without hers, wasn't she? So, yeah, anyway. So, yeah, they're a different family, certainly, aren't they? Anyway, my Vinted trauma was that had quite a good site on there selling stuff, and then they stupidly, don't know for what reason, and you can't get hold of them, they changed it so the buyer sorts out the postage. So immediately when the person clicks on to buy, you have no control whatsoever. You then get a thing which is usually in post. Now, there isn't an in post round, and unbelievably, there isn't one, I don't even think in Morecambe. So the nearest one is Sainsbury's in Lancaster, so it's quite a trauma to go and do that. And that happened last time, and they said they never got it. So Vinted then immediately give them the parcel. Anyway, this time happened exactly the same again, and it was 2 shirts for a tenner, and this sent the in-post thing. So then, so I think you can Google it. Says I think you can take it to a local spa. Well, that must have only just started happening, because I couldn't take the other one. So I said, oh, I'll take it down there. Anyway, I never got a receipt or anything, because you don't sort it out. So I said to her, I haven't got what?
Well, I went to get my receipt.
I haven't got a receipt, and so 5 or 6 days later, nothing. And so I went back down to the spa. They confirmed it had left. Definitely 2 of them confirmed it had left. And then Vinted turned round and said, oh, you haven't sent it. And they gave the money. So I haven't got the parcel or the money. And all you have to do now, if you're unscrupulous, is you can order anything off Vinted, whatever you want off Vinted, because all you've got to do is not do the tracking on the other end. There's no way. So if that customer doesn't turn around and say, yes, I have received this parcel, you will not get your money. You can order what you want off Vinted. Because that's all that happens. So I've now lost 2 items. So that's it now. I'm not putting anything else on Vinted whatsoever.
Oh, that's not really good.
So I contacted them, and there's no contact whatsoever. They don't reply. They send you an email which you can't they send you a message, sorry, which you can't respond to. And the email, I looked on other people's reviews on Vinted and stuff like that, and not one of them has ever won. So basically, the customer's always right. So that's it, you've lost it. So, and you can't track it. So they say, oh, it never came. But because they've booked the tracking, you can't get, you've no tracking number and can't get on the tracking system. So that's it, I've lost 2 parcels. I've just paid. Just legalised.
They can't.
So that was my story. I was so mad about it.
It's not good if they don't. If they disrespect the people who are selling, because if there's nobody selling, there can't be anybody buying, can there? It's a two-way thing.
But they're not buying, they're stealing, aren't they?
Yeah, but
because all they've got to
I know
do
that,
is say,
what
oh,
I'm
it didn't
saying
arrive,
is,
and you've no proof.
What I'm saying is if Vinted aren't looking after the people who are selling, then people are going to stop selling there, and then they're going to lose all the people selling. If there's nobody selling, there's no customers.
No, but this is what's happening. This happened twice to me, and I don't sell a lot on Vinted, so it must be people that sell more, and unscrupulous people will be catching on to it, that all you've got to do is say that, and say, oh, it never arrived, and you have no proof whatsoever. So I can't, because I didn't get the thing. But prior to that, you'd send it out yourself. So if somebody said it didn't arrive, you could screenshot it, couldn't you, and send it to Vinted, and nobody did. No, funnily enough, before they changed the system, I never had one person say it didn't arrive. Since they've changed the system, I've had 2 things sell and 2 things that say they haven't arrived. So you take what you want from that.
I don't see how people are still doing it then.
Mm.
I mean, there's nice stuff on Vinted. It tends to be really, really cheap, but you know, it's just if you're selling it and you can't get the money for
And
it,
Gary
it's not
says,
good.
our heck, Vinted will be minted with that scam. They won't be though, will they? Because they don't get anything out of it. This is the stupidity of it, Gary. Because I've sent it, so I've lost the actual item. The person then has purchased it, said it's not come, so they will get their money refunded back. So Vinted lose out, I lose out, but the actual buyer doesn't lose out. So that's the stupidity of it.
Lose out too.
No, because they've paid Impost, and Impost don't know anything about it. Because Impost have got it. They've done. I put it in. Impost have got it. They've sent it to the person. And they don't know any different. So it's just an absolute con, and it's just awful. Dave says it's bad. It's terrible if they can do that. I know, but people use them. But that's why I've stopped using them. So yeah.
Not good at all, is that?
No. So that was my Vinted trauma story.
It was very traumatic.
It is traumatic, and it's cost me about 20 quid.
I know, but it's 20 quid, you know.
That's 20
You don't
quid,
actually want to lose.
No, you don't. I don't think anybody wants to lose 20 quid into somebody that's obviously not.
Well, I went back down to the spa because I went and I bought some cream and it was for 50p reduced. And I thought, oh, I'll buy it because it's 50p reduced. And then I needed some hairspray, and there's a woman who works there who's always very, very nice to me. So obviously I'm a very nice back. And I said, hello, darling. Me and my friend. Hello. I said, I can't appear to find the fly spray. So she showed me where it was, and I said, oh, I always have this nightmare. I can't find anything. Mother can always find stuff. And she says, mothers have that way. So I was like, yeah. So then we put it back. Anyway, she scanned it. It says it's £5. I said, £5? Well, it's actually £7.20 because of with the cream.
Spray? The cream, Jesus.
Yeah. So then I was like, so I counted my pennies. I said, I'm sorry, look, I ain't got enough. And she said, well, it's quite expensive fly spray. So then she named another shop locally I could go to. I said, I've already been there, no fly spray. But yeah.
It's the most powerful fly spray you can possibly imagine. I don't think it's actually anything in it that kills the fly. It's just the force of the thing. It nearly puts your windows out.
So then I came back again, and I didn't buy this fly spray, but I bought the cream. Came back, mother says I can't manage, I'm going to need that fly spray. And I realised, I thought about it, I have got a lot less change than I should do for the 55p, and I realised...
Carry on, do you want me to get a charger?
No, I should manage for the period. I realised she overcharged me. So I felt a bit bad because she's my friend, but I put her back down again. And I said, I'm sorry, love, but you overcharged me. And she said, oh, I do apologise. So she redid it. I got fly spray. And there was actually only 1 bottle of fly spray left, but she saved it.
Oh, well done her.
Yeah. And I said, you know, I wouldn't mind about the the money, but it's just if I was a millionaire.
Yeah.
But she says, every penny counts. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. Every penny counts.
That's quite a long story.
I'm really bad at explaining things. It's a very bad thing. I'm just so bad at explaining things. But I don't like to miss out details,
But she does that. Matilda does that when Billy does it, and he's not ever grown out of it. And they'll go, "Hi, Martin."
Oh, that's where the noise is coming from.
We'll probably think, "Oh, why we're sat here in a car."
No, Philly thinks a lot.
And she'll come, and Billy at the same does it, and they'll walk into her and they'll, "I can't find this, I can't find that," and I just say, "I know where it is," and I'll tell them, and you'll pinpoint it, within a cigarette paper width of where it is, and I was like, "No, it's not there." So I was like, "Right, I'll go get it," and you always find it. So the other day, Matilda's been helping me do some work in the house, which I've actually been absolutely brilliant at. I can't fault her. She's actually been better than Billy, who's been pretty useless lately. So I walked in, she comes out, she goes, "I can't find the wallpaper paste." so I pinpointed it, it's better than Google Earth what I can pinpoint it. That's what exactly it is. So she goes stomping off, she comes like, "It's not there." So I said, "It is, it's exactly there." So I said, "Right," so I have to come all the way from the other house, all the way down the stairs, all the way in there. And then I actually stood on it when I was going to the place where I told her, it obviously dropped off the table. So I said, "It's there." She goes, "Oh." Just alas, they can't, neither of them can find anything at all. They just must
I can tidy it, I
just
just
go
can't
into a
find
room,
any.
close their eyes, and then scream, "I can't find
Not how
it."
it works. It's you scan and you get tired, and it's just like you just scan it and you just sort of go over everything. I mean, today I had to do emails. I had to fill out. I had basically write out my email, and I could not find the at button. It was there, but it just was so hard to find it. And it's just it's just so difficult.
And this says, "When I was little, my brother and I used to chase flies with our mum's hairspray. English Infidel says, Billy's catching a lot of random shots here from this pair of gossips." Oh, bless him.
Well, if you knew Billy's shot,
You go stick up for him.
You got to stick up for the fully grown man.
Poor little English, his little man's upset. Oh, I am so sorry that you're upset with some gossips. You know what you can do? You don't have to watch it. If you don't like it, go see Billy. Bye.
And then just to see what he's like.
Yeah.
Then you pull some shots.
Yeah, then come back. I don't think Billy will give us stuff. We actually know Billy, he's my son, so I can say what I like about him, and he don't give us stuff. Bless you, I'm sorry for upsetting you. Right. Is that it?
I think that is everything as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I'll just go get some counselling for Billy. I hope he's going to be all right. He's going to be so traumatised because he can't find anything, and I've told people I should never have done it.
Well, actually, today came in. He could not find.
Don't upset
No,
English
he couldn't find a
Infidel.
cup anywhere. He was moaning like mad. He couldn't find a cup. And he says, "Oh, there's loads inside your van." He says, "I can't find them. I can't find them." Now, Mother managed to find him a cup from somewhere else, but I happened to go into his van for another reason. As soon as I opened the door, I was cup. And I'm like,
You can't.
what's all these cups doing?
I'm sorry, English Infidel. We're going to have to say this, and I know it will upset you, but you're going to have to either leave or just deal with it, right? He just takes. He comes into the kitchen, right?
And also, hang on, wait a minute, what he says. He says that he doesn't take our cups. Now, I got a lot of cups given from a friend, and I knew which cups were which. And I went into the van, and they were all my cups.
Yeah.
The person I got from my friend, which therefore means it's mine because I got them given. And they were all my cups.
And he takes my Marks and Spencer's vintage ones that are 50
But the thing is,
years
I
old.
don't drink coffee or tea, so lucky enough, I wasn't getting blamed for that argument, otherwise I would have got blamed. But I was like, you can't blame me, I don't drink coffee or
But
tea.
there's actually nothing left in the kitchen because it's in our kitchen utensils are in his van.
And then he was moaning about there's no teaspoons and there's no spoons.
And then he brings it all back,
forks,
and then he
there's no
realises
knives.
he works it out every single time. Eventually, when we tell him that there's nothing left in the kitchen because it's all in his van, and then he brings it all back and he piles it in like a mountain in the sink, and he just thinks it's going to wash itself somehow.
Oh, well, what he does is he uses loads of things and he just leaves it inside the room, and then his room, and then if he doesn't ever get moved, then he'll move it to another place and move it around until hopefully somebody cleans it.
So Dave says, another fun session. Thank you both. Adrian says, thanks for a great live and for all your work in researching. Well, thank you for supporting it.
Thank you very much.
Max Random Curiosity says, good night. Thank you very much for joining in. And Adrian says, oh God, Adrian, you really do ask for it. And no Taylor tonight. Do you want me to get your battery thing? So he's going to run out.
Yeah, I should manage. How do you spell Travis?
Travis.
Travis. Is that Travis? No, he doesn't come up very easily. That's not easy for Travis, is it? If I missed the letter out, I think I missed out the V. Oh, here he is. Right. So now he doesn't really share a picture of Taylor Swift, even though, I know the partners, but they don't really share anything of each other. And he suddenly shared these pictures, which is quite a rare thing for this to happen, because it literally never happened. So he shared this picture. So obviously there's Tay there. That's not them. This is just another picture. That picture, now this is the picture majority of people are talking about because of what it is. And also you can see the phone cases. So this is the phone case here. Now they reckon that's, well, I mean, it probably is Taylor. Well, it is Taylor. But she's got hands like this, and her outfit is sort of like, looks like the one off the Eris tour. And when she finishes, and then you can sort of see her phone cover, screen cover there, which has a picture of him wearing this certain jacket, which does basically paparazzi got him wearing the same jacket, so they think they know where he was at. This is a snow one. They're with some friends, and there's Travis and Kelsey. Travis, Kelsey, and Taylor Swift. And then that's just him with some other people. This one together. So this is so rare for us to get so much of their personal life. It won't work. So much of their personal life, because the charger is at the bottom and I can't hold it then. Anymore. Oh, and then this one as well. Of them two there. Oh, and this one. Wow. There. And then, you know, oh, and this one as well, ice skating. So they've got the whole ice skating with themselves, which obviously they can afford. And then he's inside this film at the moment. What is it? Is it Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore 2.
Happy Gilmore 2. Well, obviously there was Gilmore 1. Well, Gilmore 2's just come out. I think it's Netflix. I haven't watched it yet. And he's in it. And now Taylor
Travis
Swift
is in it.
Yeah.
Is he an actor?
He since he met Taylor Swift, he wanted to start going into that scene. Yeah, I don't know what he's done in it because I haven't watched it. But Taylor Swift shared it onto her story.
Oh, she hasn't.
She has.
Gosh.
I mean, they did a good thing really getting him.
Yeah,
well, because once they got Travis in, then all the Swifties are just going to trust you side it, just going to watch it, you know. So, you know, she's done a right do that. Oh, here's a picture of them together, actually. That's obviously what he's doing. Oh, he's a waiter. That's a bit...
Oh.
I will show the pictures inside a second. Let me just check what they are.
I mean, they're on World Wide Web, but she'll just check they're right for you to say.
No, I meant I was just checking what they were, so I knew. So there's obviously Travis, and obviously the very famous actor.
Is it Adam Chandler?
Yeah, but I didn't want to get his name wrong, so that's why I didn't say it.
Adam Chandler, I think.
Yeah, he obviously done very, very successful. He did a lot of good films.
One.
Yeah, he's in the main character of the second one as well. Because obviously I like his movie.
I like Adam Chandler.
Yeah, he's good. Very funny. So yeah, so he I think he looks like he's a waiter by looks of things inside the film. I don't know why he's doing acting, because of, I mean, I suppose he wants to do it.
So you asked Adrian and you got.
But because obviously I think his season's starting up again now. I think, you know, when they start back in training and stuff.
Anders says good night. Dave says Adrian shush. Gary says thank you both. Adrian says sorry Dave. Gary says Arek Tay time lol. Adrian says sorry everyone lol.
Don't worry.
And Gary says
it makes me happy. That's all that matters.
Nice tea.
I didn't know.
Right, well, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much for watching. Thank you again so much for them super thanks. Very, very nice.
And thanks for joining in, because it always makes it a laugh when everyone joins in. And thank you to all the regulars that are always joining in.
Yes, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, evening even, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you for watching. Bye.